Varane getting this one clear. Lens have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Lens always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about it.
He's having a shot! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Lens have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he was quick to react. And here's Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Good chance here! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the far post. It's a goal kick. Vieira. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Messi. Beckham looking to receive it in space. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Syria go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Syria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta.
That's so good and so often.
Messi is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Beckham. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's a sharp pass. Xavi Alonso. Pass somewhat off target. Distributed tidily. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mohamed Salah. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, good spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Goes for the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that has been cut short. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Varane deals with that comfortably. Chips it through. And the volley. And he should have made them pay.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Rummenigge. Beckham has the space to scheme. In towards the back stick. And can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Syria get their 4th corner. Beckham goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Messi picks it up out wide. Nesta. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Seedorf. The message is clear, none shall pass. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Casemiro. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Beckham has it in a wide position.
Well played and well cleared.
Searching pass he's played there. Well read, nice interception. Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Beckham gets into a good position. Messi! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Le numéro 21, Luis Suarez. Le numéro 11, Ronaldinho.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Xabi Alonso. À leur place,
Ball's gone out of play.
numéro 8, Kaka. Le numéro 17, Bale. Le numéro 24, le numéro 23,
Maldini.
6, Pirlo. Attention.
That's a cute ball. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. Stam does really well to win the ball there. Bale. Bigo has it out wide and in space. That'll be a throw. Now it's Maldini. Now it's Hullet. Casemiro. Out towards the flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Deftly away. He won't be happy with that one.
Lens couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball. Bale. Tries one from range. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And he's there to belt it away. Hullet gets a foot in here. He's in a good position here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Time added on 4 minutes. Oh, what has happened here? Nesta. Now he's off and running. Kaka. Pirlo. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Beckham plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge might just make this. Now it's Beckham. Swings in across.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Ronaldinho. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Rummenigge.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Picked out, there's the shot! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Syria restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. No, it's come to nothing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Chance here to counter. Now it's Eto'o. Messi. Rummenigge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. This looks promising. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Knocks it into space. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's got away. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Beckham receives it in a wide position. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi could move up a gear here. Oh, good spread. Rummenigge. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Look, he'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Beckham.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that was very necessary. Ronaldinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's going to go a long way. Syria have got it. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seemed to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Syria get the second half started.
Syria are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. No, that's been intercepted. Rummenigge is herring after that one. Well read, nice interception. Nesta makes the interception. Messi. Beckham picks it up out wide. Ronaldinho, who does have an assist to his name. Eto'o. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Ronaldinho! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Ronaldinho. Shoots! Messi with the clearance.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And here's Messi. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Seedorf makes a dash for it. Nicely weighted ball, nicely spread. And he was alert to it. Seedorf can clear it away. Messi, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And this is Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a really well-measured ball. That's a good run down the left. And here's Eto'o. And he welcomes it in. He's rising! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now, he's got space here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And that's going to be a booking. Zola. Very nicely done. Manchester United have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Zola is eyeing up his options in the middle. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And there's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And one more try! And that would have been game, set and match.
Davids really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gets a good foot in there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Little pass back where it came from. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Syria are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope...
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's a little off target. Stam, and the pass is intercepted. He's shifted it to the flank. He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No way through. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Figo. Zola. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. And time is up. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo. Chance! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! And yes, it's there! 2, and we've barely begun here. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
This certainly looks appetizing. Luis Suarez! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rummenigge gets on his bike and on the move. That's destined for the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's... And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that was vital. And that is out of play. What a start to the game we've had here. It's already looking like a one-sided contest. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rummenigge. Can he finish? And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And a chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such...
He'll try from distance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now it's Beckham. Messi. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Odo. Messi carries the ball down the right. Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's been caught now. Neymar!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Beckham. Decent chance! Oh, almost a sixth.
A message to the wise: it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Mateus. Oh, what has happened here? In by Messi. And that has been cleared. Barcelona have their second corner now. Syria are looking to go forward now. Now it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Good take, and is he in? Syria looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. He's gone for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Syria certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well played. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now the cross. He leaps for it. It's a goal. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Into the channel. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro deals with that. And it's half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Syria really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Syria enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. The second half is up and running. Neymar delivered, getting up there! And that is high. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Luis Suarez. That's a good ball. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. This time, surely! And he's hit it too high.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
They get a throw in. Odo. Nesta. Nicely aimed pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Stam pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. And Mateus. Tries to dink it through, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Neymar. He shifted it to the flank. Zanetti crosses. And it's turned away. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's...
He's going for goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Terrific effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
And he shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Thuram. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Takes a shot! Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot at goal! And he's missed it.
Syria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. And the shot! Oh, impressive strike. Messi. It's played through for him. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, terrific save.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Neymar played with finesse. Takes a shot! And that is faded wide. Messi. Can he get it through? And this is Beckham. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played out wide, back where it came from. He's having a hit! Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass is just off target. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Seedorf. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Seedorf. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rummenigge. Over to the right flank. Messi. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for options for movement. He's in a good position. Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar. And it's been hooked away. Now it's Beckham. Well read, nice interception. And it's Gullit. Seedorf. Gullit. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's found a way through. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This might spell danger. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Syria, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's in plenty of space here. Maldini. Seedorf was in no mood for any of that. Seedorf. Makaleli. Pelé plays a sharp little ball here. That's headed upfield. Pelé, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pelé. Long ball by the goalkeeper. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Looking to play him in. Threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Syria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's well positioned here. They're urging him to shoot. Backward it goes. A lot of space ahead of him. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Gullit never out of the action for very long. And he was quick to react. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. And that is out of play. Messi. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that was vital.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Seedorf.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ferdinand can get it clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now.
Oh, good climb! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Collar! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Number 19.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not pick?
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe! And he's stuck it away. And they get themselves in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Antalyaspor with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Always onto this. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No way through. It'll be a throw-in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Pele. Oh, it's come loose. Stood up well to him there. 60 minutes played. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Pele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Antalyaspor now in a position far more desirable. And a shot! And it's in! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And yes, it's him again. Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is...
Great chance! Nesta gets it away.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mbappe. Number 9. Seido.
And that should get the job done.
Number 17. Gullit.
Syria are looking to go forward now.
53. Yamal. Number 10.
Bigo has the space to scheme.
16.
In towards the back stick.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Makaleli is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Syria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Stam. Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Ibrahimovic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri. He's having a shot! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It's a really well-measured ball. Played in. Impressive jump! And that has been cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries to pass it through. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gullit. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! Antalyaspor look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done, till it's completely done.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram cuts out the pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Maldini making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him,
but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Marcelo short-changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rummenigge. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Beckham. Collar. And this is Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bale. Platini. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Look at the shot, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Beckham. He has found the way through. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale, who can single-handedly make a difference. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Maicon kept his eye on it, and he's there. Into the channel. And he's chosen to go back, threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Platini goes looking wide. And here's Bale, and he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Bale, and it's Bellingham. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's definitely onside. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Crosses it in here. And he's straight offside. Van Dijk. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bale. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Platini. Seedorf. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Aubameyang. And that interception was most necessary. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Michel Platini. This looks promising. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bale, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Stam cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is good alertness. Platini. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. Maicon, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Played into space. Van Dijk makes the interception. And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's going across goal. And it's claimed by the keeper. Syria are looking to break at pace. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Hangs in a terrific effort. It's bounced back off the post. And still we await the first breakthrough. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's good defending, very good defending. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Maicon. And here's Platini. He's having a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spread neatly. He's found a way through. He saw the tape. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Syria have themselves a chance from the spot. This to make it 1-0. That is some save from Khan. They want to be quick to recover this. Edmilson going vertical. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's certainly onside here. Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's intervened well there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rummenigge. And here's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Cech claims it. Safe hands.
Chelsea truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Quick look, then plays it in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitutions taking place.
Marcelo. Oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here. Towering header! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, good spread. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the